Well, as we are all trying to do, is find out things that we can accomplish at home. And one of the projects is going through all of the old stuff that we have to sort out and throw out. And I came across a project I sort of started about 10 years ago, maybe 15, and it's put it aside because its application disappeared. But I'd like to resurrect it. And what it is it's these little plastic discs that I had made and injected, molded, and I've got a big pile of these little puppies, and I'm trying to find out a more practical use or a practical use for these things. So I was going to show you a little movie of some of the applications that I have tried, but I'm looking for help for someone to find and take this object. One of the little things you can put it on, put holes in it and spin it around. I'll show you in the little movie. But I'm trying to find a use for it. And if we do find a use, I might put it in production and see if it can help anybody out in the times we're going through today. So let me show you the little movie and we'll see what happens after that. Well, it's time for Plan B. The original invention was for hanging up CDs and DVD discs, and that sort of never happened. So I have this beautiful little piece of plastic that I have created a mold for, and now I want to find somebody creative who can take this and utilize it in some aspect, which I can't even figure out. I'm terming this, as for lack of any other name, a universal fastener, in that it can be used singly, attached to the wall, or doubled up, or tripled up, or quadrupled up, and punch a hole in something. I'm got a whole box full of stuff that I've played around with, but I would like somebody to look at this and see, is there an application now? Maybe some kind of face mask or something, because you can do swivels and things, or hanging up plastic sheeting. It is not in production. I've got a bunch of samples, and if you can come up with a good idea, call me, and I will send you out some samples, and we'll take it from there. Because if we can figure out some way to do something with this, I'm certainly going to donate it to the cause so that we can go forward in any way that makes life better. Thank you. Okay, that's sort of what it is in a nutshell. And I've got my email address across the top. And if worse comes to worse, because I'm a terrible texter, you might just call me on my cell phone. But what I'm looking for is questions. Like, you can look at the movie if you're at all interested. And if you've got any kind of really interesting thought, or from asking me and inquiring about questions about it, I'll give you some information. And if you can come up with, sort of an investigation that looks promising, then I'll send you some samples. You can play with it. And the end result is that if we get some kind of product that's worthy of, investing in it, we can come up with that later, and or give the project to someone who can benefit by it. I don't care. I just would like to see it in use, and I think it can be a very creative tool. And please contact me, and we can go from there. So enjoy it, and thank you very much for your patience for my endeavor.